I had seen in the paper that you had done a story on girls that were friends since school days. I thought our story was kind of unique because we're all Lithuanian. We're all grew up and raised in South Boston. We all went to the same school, the same church, the same everything. Everything revolved around the church, and we were always there. And, you know, we kept our friendship all these years. Some of us are 81 already. And so we've been friends for 81 years. We have pictures of taken at Castle Island with our parents sitting on the bench, and we're in a baby carriage. See, and our parents were friends and we were friends. And of course, that's how everything, you know, revolved around the church, and we kept our friendship all these years. Well, our heritage, you know, that means a lot to us. We like to participate in anything. We like the food. We like everything that's Lithuanian. I mean, it just kept us together. You know, if we didn't have that, you know, our church was going to close. And to us, it meant, oh my goodness, where will I be buried? You know, because I could go to St. Thomas More Church, which is down the street, but it's not the same. It wouldn't be the same. You know, that's my home. I've been in this house 45 years. I think I've been in St. Thomas More Church 6 times. I travel to South Boston all the time.
Do you speak a different language?
I speak a Lithuanian, yes.
Could you say hello, how are you in Lithuanian to me?
Labas, kaip viskas.
And could you tell me what your maiden name was?
Mano vardas buvo Griganavičiūtė. When we started first grade, the teacher suggested to my father that he shorten my name from Griganavičius to Grigan, because, you know, when you're printing in first grade, you take 2 papers to write that name. So I went by Grigan until 8th grade, because my father would not change his name. That was his name. Grigan, all on my cards said Griganavičius and in parentheses Grigan. It was only a grammar school. It ended at the 8th grade, and I went to St. Bridget's, and most of the girls went to Cardinal Cushing. I mean, we speak English, but then now again we can say something in Lithuanian, you know. My parents are gone, so it's good to have friends that we can still keep up the language.
So you were having your birthday reunion
celebration, and a lady that was sitting at the bar came over to us because she was curious to see what was going on. She heard us laughing and whatever and couldn't figure out what was going on. So then she came over to us and we told her. She went back to her seat and she came back with a $50 gift card and paid for gave it toward our meal. She told us to use the $50 toward our meal. I think she had some association with South Boston. She did mention South Boston. I think she was from Ireland. I'm not sure.